This is a great cocktail. The Manhattan is a great cocktail. There is nobody, I don't care what you have to say. The Manhattan is a great cocktail. If we were to put up a cocktail Mount Rushmore, there is no chance that this one does not make it on there. Why? Well, from the Manhattan, we get things like the martini. And the martini would probably also be up on the Mount Rushmore of cocktails. Without the Manhattan, there would be no martini. For a long time, there have been rumors, there have been hushed whisperings. They've said amongst their dark corners of the internet and before the internet, amongst their dark corners of actual places. And they would say, you know who created this cocktail? Let me tell you who created this cocktail. It was actually created for Winston Churchill's mother. Kind of interesting. Her name was Jenny Jerome, in case you needed to know anything about that. And it was in honor of a dude named Samuel Tilden. He was up for president. It turns out, the reason that none of us know, he didn't win. We don't really know the second best ones. But it was created in Manhattan. That was what people were saying for a long time. Turns out, wrong, fake, false. False news, fake news, separate reality. Maybe that happened, but it didn't happen in this reality. Most likely, as with most things within the cocktail world, it just happened. Just one day there wasn't the Manhattan, and then the next day there kind of just was the Manhattan. Not everything. I want it to. I try my very best to infuse as much history into all these cocktails as I possibly can. Sometimes there just isn't. Kind of boring. But the cocktail is delicious, and that, I think, is most important. So, why don't we make a real Manhattan? An actual, true-to-life Manhattan, the real way, the best way. Let's get into it. First of all, we're going to be stirring all of our cocktails tonight. Please do not shake any of the cocktails tonight. I cannot see you, no matter what you think, no matter what kind of, I think they call it a parasocial situation you think we have going on here. I am not looking in on any of you, so do whatever you want. But better that you stir these ones. This first step is incredibly important. You have to choose your whiskey. The original Manhattan called for not bourbon, but rye. Calm it down. We're using bourbon. Which bourbon are we using, though, is the most important thing. We are using Wild Turkey 101. What does that 101 mean? Is it the 101st batch? Is it the 101st recipe? Is it the 101st squadron that created that, were they called the Wild Turkeys and they happen to like this particular brand of whiskey? No, 101 is the proof, 50.5% alcohol. They made it really easy for us. I think it's very stupid that they do it like this. I don't know why we just have to double proof. Can't we just call it 55% or 50.5%? No, you can't. Bootopia bringing up a very good point. Wow, he says, that Wild Turkey bottle is way less than the other night. Yeah, okay. Had a Manhattan or two. I like a Manhattan. I don't think it's way less than the other nights. I think it's like maybe one drink less. 2 ounces of a bottled and bond. Anyway, you want to grab a whiskey that is right around 100 proof. That's what you're looking for. If you don't have any proof written on there, which is illegal, they have to write the proof. They have to write at least the percentage of alcohol on there. If you can't find it, look for the words bottled in bond. Bottled in bond whiskey has to come out at 50% ABV, or, and if we do this math really quick, 100 proof. You're gonna go ahead and put in 2 ounces of some 100 proof, or right around there, whiskey. If you ever forget how to make a Manhattan, what the proportions are, let me give you a little mnemonic device. If you have a friend that lives in New York, trust me, you would know. They will never, ever let you forget it. Or you want to look at their telephone number that they give you. The very first 3 numbers should be 2, 1, 2. They go like this sometimes. 2, 1, 2. 212. The area code for Manhattan is also the proportions of this drink. So we have 2 ounces of some whiskey, we need 1 ounce of some sweet vermouth. I say sweet vermouth. I have to teach myself better. I've called it sweet vermouth my whole life. We have to put in 1 ounce of some Italian vermouth. Italian vermouth guarantees us that we are going to get a red vermouth and a not dry or sweet vermouth. So we want an Italian vermouth, and we need, how many? 1 ounce of some Italian vermouth. I, for a long time, thought the people that had better fanciness, I can't even think of a word, the more regal people, what they would do is they would drink their Manhattans with less vermouth. I disagree at this point. I think the 212 is the only true way to drink a Manhattan at this point, and it truly is delicious. Did I cap that off? Maybe I'll just cut that whole thing. Next thing we're going to need in here is going to be some of this guy. This is Angostura bitters from the islands of Trinidad and Tobago. It is technically a tropical ingredient, and maybe that is why I love this cocktail so much. You don't need a lot, but how many? Just take a guess. You need 2 dashes. 2 dashes of some Angostura bitters. Okay, that is the whole cocktail. We are in business at this point. However, what do we need? Ice. And I, just because there's not a lot going into this, I brought in my good ice, working on it. Ah! I got it, caught it. It turns out ice is slippery. Go ahead and take a large cube of ice and drop it in. That is what we got in here. This obviously not a clear piece of ice. I know that I preach a clear piece of ice. This was a mess up. So where does it go? Into the stir. Get your spoon all the way down to the bottom. You have more control. Get it all the way down to the bottom. You want a very, very light hold on this guy. Nice and light hold. Just until you felt that some of that has melted and you are in a good spot. Throw this into an all-purpose coupe. In my opinion, the perfect color of a cocktail. Every time that somebody else is buying me a drink, I always ask the bartender to please add as many cherries as they feel comfortable with, because that is the best part of the Manhattan. Go ahead and grab your cherries, drop them right into your glass. Cheers to all of you that are drinking along with me. I haven't even taken a sip. Calm down. Kyle just kicked my door down coming looking for this cocktail. You shut up. Oh my God. I think I might just drink it. Here, do you want this? I'm gonna need that back though, please. I'll keep this here. Huh? Oh, sorry, do you want this? I'll give this to you. There you go, pal. Got it? If you can save some of that for me, please do. I really like it. That'd be great. See ya. He's gone now. The bad man's gone. Okay. Oh gosh, I always forget to do this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like a Manhattan or anything that's like a Manhattan, then you should like this show. This show is kind of like a Manhattan. A little bitter, a little sweet, and a lot of booze.